I just picked my favorite one.
I see.
And I didn't have to worry. You know, I've kind of learned your version of it because I just got it offline. Like, who was singing it?
I've just belonged to so many Unity churches.
Yeah, that's the way they do it.
Yeah, that's the way
and
they
that's
do it.
fine. That's cool. But I just
We don't have to all do it that way.
Oh no, I just took it offline. I just found it on YouTube, people singing it, and it was like, oh, okay. So that's the way it goes. I didn't hear any Unity people singing.
All right. Well, if I'm not here, then just go ahead.
Okay. Well, if you want to do it, it's you. You know. If you want to do it, it's you. But I'm not going to play it anymore if I don't have to. I mean, I got plenty I play, and it's nice to just sing free. You know.
Well, do you want me to do it?
It's your choice. Yes, we're going to get to have the kids out here.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, I thought I'd just come up here and stand here for a moment and let you just enjoy each other. That's one of the main things here at Unity of Fort Collins is the community. So thank you for being that community. So Ann Hudgens is away today. She's involved in the moving of her mother-in-law, so she asked me to come up and open the service. So you get me more than once today. I apologize for that. But if you're new here today, I'd like you to just kind of raise your hand because we want to welcome you. Thank you, thank you. And I want to give a special welcome to Reverend Stephanie Sy, one of our colleagues that's sitting here. If I had known she was going to come in town, I'd have her come up and deliver the message because she's a dynamic Unity minister. So, oh, so there you go. There you go. There you go. Good.
It's crazy.
So as we open today, let's welcome also our online participants. This ministry has almost as many people online as what we have in person. So if you're online this morning, we certainly welcome you and are thankful for your presence. I'd like to also acknowledge a group of people. In fact, Leanne Gable is over there in the kitchen, I think. Leanne? Leanne, turn around. Hey, a whole lot of you came up here yesterday and spent all morning in the sprucing up of our front yard. So, Leanne,
All I did was direct traffic.
important.
I know that Jim personally
Oh,
dug up 240 dandelions.
Jesus, Louises.
I made a game of it. I counted them as I dug them out of the front lawn. So,
Whoa.
thank you.
Can I
And
say thank you? Real quick?
yeah, go ahead.
I just want to come up here so. We had about. Okay.
Go.
We had about 12 to 15 people here yesterday and literally did thousands of dollars worth of work that we saved Unity. We trimmed trees, and one of our volunteers paid for those branches to go and get recycled into mulch. And we trimmed a lot of bushes as well as the trees. We dug a lot of weeds. There'll be more about this later, but we're working on making our facilities, care, grounds, maintenance a lot more sustainable. So thank you to all the people who came yesterday, all the people who contributed supplies, the people who bought the lunch and snacks.
And thank you, Leanne. All right, we have Diane's art in the form of wearables on the back wall. So I'd invite you after the service to go back there and look at the art wall. That's always a feature here at Unity of Fort Collins. We have art every month. Boy, some of you are talented.
Yeah.
Talented. And then we have a clipboard circulating for Sunday volunteer sign-ups. So Julie's going to circulate that. And there's a number of individuals that participate each Sunday in a mighty way. We have people that are ushers, people that operate our sound booth. There's people that do all kinds of things. So if you would sign up for those positions, we'd appreciate it. Okay. Is there anything else? I think we got. Come on up here. All right.
She quilts, and so she wanted to make a donation to the church. And so we're going to hang this up in the roomy room. Yes.
Yeah.
So, even online, you're welcome to come and bid on this lovely quilt my mom made.
Wow.
Hey, and we're doing it now because it's all very timely and festive, holiday, cute as can be. Lovely quilt. We're going to have a little a sign-up sheet bid on it in the back. It's going to be hanging in the roomy room, and all proceeds go to the church.
Yeah.
Good. Lovely.
And since it's thematic and timely, the 15th we're going to close bidding, and on the 16th, the lucky winner will take it home.
So where is this going to be?
Just in the roomy room, hanging up, and this will be near it
Okay, good.
somewhere.
Good. Good. Thank you, Kurt. Okay, let's open our service formally, and on our screen we have our opening statement. So together, our unity centers us in light and peace, allowing us to recognize our God within and to radiate that love to the world.
So this is our community song, so you are welcome to join us. The lyrics will be on the screens. You've probably heard this somewhere in your past.
Maybe on TV. On a commercial. We need a mic for him.
Richard, we need a vocal mic.
Test, test, test.
There you go. 2, 3, 4.
You're welcome to stand up if you get inspired to do so. I'd like to build the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony.
Yeah, sing it
I'd
again.
like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once all standing hand in hand, and hear them echo through the hills for peace throughout the land. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company.
Hopefully I will read it well, even though I've never read it before. It's called Mother Earth by Dave Mottram. Our Earth is beautiful as viewed from the sky, but wait, is Mother about to cry? This blue planet shakes and trembles and sheds its tears as it feels the wars and the pain of its tenants' fears. It's the human ones causing the destruction of all that Mother put into production. Millions of eons shifting lands to and fro, forming mountains and valleys and waters that flow. Habitats grown to nurture all her children are destroyed by the greed of human evolution. Has the mother taken all that she can? Is she objecting to the iniquities of man? How many cuts and incisions can she take as species, land, and forests disappear in man's wake? She gives her warnings as the elements explode, showing how vulnerable humans are in their humble abodes. Catastrophes are spreading across the globe. How much worse will they become? No one knows. The mother's angry, and she's just begun to vent her fury as she converses with her son. So beware, human ones, and heed mother's actions. Let not complacency and avarice become your distractions. Has the mother not provided all that you need? Yet you repay her with ignorance and contempt as you feed. So open your eyes, human ones, and respect mother's love, for this is Mother Earth given to us from above.
I dreamed of rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and came, and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of summer and the winds changed, and the green was easy, the rivers ran clear. I dreamed of summer and the winds changed, and peace spread out over the land. And the flowers bloom in the desert, and the air is fresh and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread out over the land. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and the way was easy, the path was clear. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and peace spread out over the land. And the guardian stars are shining, and the night is bright and clear. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose, and peace spread out over the land. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and the sound was easy, the song was clear. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and peace spread over the land. And the ancient pain is forgotten, the father's deaths are clear. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang, and peace spread out over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. Peace spread all over the land.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Elle and Al. We appreciate that musical piece that really emphasizes exactly what we're doing today. We're honoring Mother Earth. This congregation is so blessed with the grounds that we have and the people, you, that have been taking care of it so well. So today I'd like to tell you a story. The story I'm about to tell you is 6,000 years old. 6,000. And you're part of that story. In fact, as we tell this story, I'd like you to just excuse me while I explain a little bit about physics to you. There is something that's called the law of conservation. How many of you remember that from high school physics? Don't you all remember it? Were you sleeping? Oh. Well, I guess I'm going to have to conduct a little review here with you. A little review about the law of conservation. Now, did you know that the universe that we live in, this universe, is a closed system? From the very beginning, 6 billion years ago, 6 billion years ago, there's not a single atom, a single form a single molecule that has ever been created or destroyed. Not a single one. The physical universe that we live in transforms itself, it changes itself, but nothing is ever created or destroyed in our universe. And according to this law of conservation, nothing is ever lost, nothing is ever gained. All that happens in our world today is only exchange or transformation, but not creation or destruction. This is a simple principle. In fact, they found this out in 1774. Some French scientist, I can't even pronounce his French name, he was the one that came up with this principle, the law of conservation. And you might ask, why in the world am I talking about physical laws in the universe? Because I believe that physical laws, the way this universe works, is also spiritual laws. Same thing. They're the way the universe works, the way it's been adopted, and the way it functions in our world. So if you're interested in spirituality, I think it's good at times to consider some of the physical laws that we have that operate this universe. Now, this law of conservation, I'd like to give you 3 or 4 spiritual applications to it. If you gain something, is one of them, if you gain something, keep in mind that it's coming from somewhere. We bought this podium, all right? It's made out of plexiglass. Where did it come from? It's a petroleum product. So it was mined from our earth. And whenever we buy something, whether it's on Amazon or Walmart or wherever you buy things, keep in mind that something gave that substance up. So the more we consume, the more we affect our planet, whether it's the earth or the water or the sky, it's all affected by what we consume. Second thing, we're all fields of energy. We're all part of that 6 billion year story. We're all part of it. We've existed since that time. Now you know why they call you older than dirt. Right? We're 6 billion years old. Our energy field, which we are, we're made up of pure energy. Well, that energy field has existed for 6 billion years. And when we transfer from this earth, when we make our transition, energy still exists. It still continues on and on and on. We, in our essence, never were born and we never die. We just continue on in the 6 billion year story. So, also, if you lose something, rest assured, the essence of that still exists. You never, never lose anything. In fact, I'm going to give you a quotation up here on our screen. This is by Walt Whitman, an American poet. He says, nothing is ever really lost or can be lost. No birth, identity, or form. No object in this world, nor life, nor any visible thing. Appearance must not foil or worry us, nor shifted sphere confuse thy brain. Ample are time and space, ample the fields of nature. So here you have an American poet, American writer, that's telling us the same thing. Nothing is ever really lost in the world of spirit. So, if nothing's ever lost, everything in the world are facets of the same matter and energy. Now, I learned recently that my physics teacher, my chemistry teacher, was never quite right. because I recall them saying there were 102 elements. Well, today there's 108. So somewhere in my life, they've come up with 6 more. But everything and anything we observe is made up of molecules that once were a part of a different object. Our bodies are in constant exchange of oxygen and carbon from those around us. That doesn't sound too good, does it? Constant exchange. Because of this, what we think of as duality and separation, it's really not true. And those of us that make judgments about what is likable or what is not likable, perhaps we ought to rethink those concepts. Because we're all the same. We're all part of one another. We're all one. We're all united with each other. And we incessantly borrow each other's matter and each other's energy in the dance for life. So why in the world do we sometimes make judgments and detest some and love others? We're all one. So listen to this. This is an author, Neil Tyson. What we do know and what we can assert without further hesitation is that the universe had a beginning. The universe continues to evolve. And yes, every one of our body's atoms is traceable to the Big Bang and to the thermonuclear furnaces within high-mass stars that exploded more than 5 billion years ago. We are stardust, brought to life, then empowered by the universe to figure itself out. We have only just begun. Isn't that amazing to think of that? We're all stardust, brought to life. Brought to life. And you know, within the Abrahamic religions, when they wrote the sacred scriptures that we honor today, it's too bad that those writers at the time didn't know a lot about Mother Earth. They didn't know about what's facing us with climate change. Instead of writing about our responsibilities to our Mother Earth, not much was said. But I also found it very interesting because in the world's religions, those religions that we tend to label as primitive, they, in the most part, have a lot to say. A lot. In fact, I'm going to show you something on our screen. Is it going to work? Come on.
Long before anyone ever said the words conservation or biodiversity, communities around the world were caring for their environments as a natural expression of their cultural, spiritual, and religious beliefs. This film is about just some of the places where culture, spirituality, and conservation meet, and why working together could make all the difference in meeting the greatest environmental challenges of our time. Indigenous territories are estimated to cover up to 22% of the Earth's surface and host significant biodiversity. In Hawaii, indigenous and local knowledge is passed down to sustain abundant lands, or aina mamona. Hawaiians come together to restore the community's traditional and sacred role and responsibility for their lands and waters. In Ethiopia, it's easy to spot thousands of the silver domes of churches encircled by bright green forests that they have sustained for centuries. The Ethiopian Orthodox Tawahedo Church has nearly 50 million followers. Ethiopian scientist Dr. Wasi has studied the biodiversity of these forests for decades. They serve as refuges for wildlife, including pollinators. But these sacred forests are threatened by encroachment. Through a conservation partnership with Dr. Meg Lohman and the Tree Foundation, churches are working to further conserve these forests. The worldview and decision-making of most people on Earth is colored by cultural, spiritual, and religious values. 86% of the global population belongs to a local or world religion, with leaders serving as trusted moral guides. In recent years, many influential religious leaders have called on their vast communities to care for the Earth. For example, in 2015, Pope Francis published the most powerful Catholic commitment and issued an urgent invitation to all of us to care for our common home. The United Nations has called the Faith's Environment Programs the largest civil society action on the environment in the world. Recognizing that we need to ignite a huge civil society movement, it is natural that conservation turns to the faiths as partners. The range of the tiger, for example, spans some of the most religious countries in the world. In 2014, Indonesia's most influential Muslim organization took the unprecedented step of issuing 2 Islamic edicts, or fatwas, calling on all Muslims to protect threatened wildlife and end the illegal wildlife trade as part of their religious duty. Another fatwa soon followed, prohibiting destructive forest and peatland fires. With support from conservationists from Indonesia's National University, ARC, and WWF, 400 Muslim clerics in Sumatra and Java are spreading awareness about the fatwas amongst tens of thousands of people in their communities. Inspired by the Indonesian model, a fatwa prohibiting involvement in the illegal wildlife trade was also passed in Malaysia. Cambodia has one of the highest rates of forest loss in the world. Buddhist monks there have proved themselves powerful forces for conservation, acquiring legal protection of a 20,000-hectare forest, leading community patrol teams, raising environmental awareness, and significantly reducing forest crime. Wrapping their saffron robes around tree trunks, they bless trees and ordain them as monks, safeguarding the forest and the wildlife they shelter. Over 20 years, the IUCN Cultural and Spiritual Values of Protected Areas Specialist Group has developed many resources, including guidelines, to help integrate sacred, natural sites into protected area management. In 2016, the IUCN added Indigenous Peoples Organizations as a new membership category to help steer the global conservation agenda. Indigenous peoples, faith groups, conservationists, businesses, and government agencies are increasingly coming together to form new partnerships. How can we move forward together to meet the environmental challenges of our time? Cultural, spiritual, and religious leaders can appeal to the hearts and minds of millions of people, and conservationists can provide technical assistance to strengthen and support conservation initiatives. Together, we can transform our relationship with the natural world.
The good news is that Unity has also been an organization that is also in this initiative. In fact, I'm going to ask Leanne Gable if she'd come forward, because I'd like to have her share for a short sequence here of what Unity is doing with Earthcare. So
I wasn't sure about the timing, but of course, you got me right when I started crying. And I'm not terribly prepared for this, to be honest. Earthcare is a program that I just found out about, within the last 6 or 8 months since Jim and Sharon have been here. It's a UWM, Unity Worldwide Ministries program that's been going on for years, but we weren't aware of it here, and now that we are, there are a small group of us to start with that are pretty committed to bringing it into our practice. We have a choice here, and we've made a lot of the same kind of commitments that Earthcare stands for, being a sustainable community, educating people. In fact, the path to Earthcare, we can actually get certified, and I think that is part of our intention. But a lot of this is about intention and being conscious. So the steps include praying, having a vision, inspiring, educating, acting, sharing, and reaffirming. So over the next 6 to 7 months, we'd like to bring the Earthcare program to Unity and see if we can get more people involved. Essentially, we plan to integrate it into our existing, what we call the facilities team, which is, it's been about maintenance and care and upkeep of our building and grounds. But we'd like to take it further, and we'd like to ask people to get individually, consciously involved in helping us be a conscious spiritual community and taking it even a step further. A lot of you have already done this. A lot of us have already done this in making a personal commitment. So we'll be talking about those things. I want to share just a paragraph that I found in some of the UWM writings about this, because we do hear a lot of news about this that's kind of doom and gloomy, and I liked what this woman had to say. Charlotte Shelton is the former president and CEO of Unity World Headquarters. She said, "We're bombarded daily with messages about the destruction of our beautiful planet. We can let worry and fear get the best of us. We can think that there's nothing we can do, or we can take another tact. We can co-create a world that works for all of us. We can start in prayer, asking for ideas and inspiration and guidance. And from that God-centered space, we can then face the challenges and issues that are facing our planet. As informed, optimistic people who understand the urgency of our times, we can see that the possibilities are even greater than the crisis. We stand together on common ground with our Mother Earth, united in our commitment to express loving care for our sacred home." So, more to follow.
thank you, Leanne, and thank you for all that you do in this ministry, Earthcare and everything else. I believe a picture is worth 1,000 words, and I don't think you want me to say another 1,000 words on the subject today. So I'm going to show you one more short film clip.
Fun fact, planet Earth is 4.5 billion years old. Mankind, about 140,000 years old. Let me put that in perspective. If you condense the Earth's lifespan into 24 hours, that's one full day, then we have been here on this planet for, drum roll please, 3 seconds. 3 seconds. And look what we've done. We have modestly named ourselves Homo sapiens, meaning wise man. But is man really so wise? Smart, yes, and it's good to be smart, but not too smart for your own good. Yes, we have split the atom. Yes, we build clever machines that navigate the universe in search of new homes, but at the same time, those atoms we split created nuclear warfare. In our quest to explore the galaxy, rejects and neglects the home that we have here now, so no, that cannot be wisdom. Wisdom is different. While intelligence speaks, wisdom listens, and we willingly covered our ears to Mother Nature's screams and closed our eyes to all of her help-wanted signs. Wisdom knows that every action has an equal and opposite reaction, so if we were wise, we would not be shocked when we see storms that are stronger than ever before, or more drought, hurricanes, and wildfire than ever before, because there's more pollution than ever before, more carbon, more trees cut down than ever before. At a record pace, we have increased the extinction of animals by 1,000 times the normal rate. What a feat. In the next 10 to 100 years, every beloved animal character in every children's book is predicted to go extinct. Lions gone, rhinos gone, tiger, gorilla, elephant, polar bear gone. In 3 seconds. Species that have been here longer than us will be gone because of us. In this 3 seconds. In an existence shorter than a Vine video, we turn the circle of life into our own personal conveyor belt. Somebody, anybody help. We were given so much, the only planet in this solar system with life. I mean, we are 1 in a million. No, actually, scientifically, we are 1 in a billion, trillion. That's a 1 followed by 33 zeros. And I don't want to get too spiritual, but how are we not a miracle? We are perfectly positioned to the sun so we don't burn, but not too distant so we don't turn to ice. Goldilocks said it best. We are just right. This paradise where we are given medicine from trees, not coincidentally, but because like the song says, we are family. Literally, everything, every species is connected genetically, from the sunflower to the sunfish. And this is what we must recognize before it's too late, because the real crisis is not global warming, environmental destruction, or animal agriculture. It is us. These problems are symptoms of us, byproducts of us. Our inner reflection, loss of connection has created this misdirection. We have forgotten that everything contributes to the perfection of Mother Nature. Corporations keep us unaware and disconnected, but they have underestimated our strength. Contrary to popular belief, millions are waking up out of their sleep, seeing our home being taken right up under our feet. We cannot allow our history to be written by the wicked, greedy, and loony. It is our duty to protect Mother Nature from those who refuse to see her beauty. Call me crazy, but I believe we should have the right to eat food that's safe, with ingredients we can pronounce. Drink water that is clean, marvel at trees, breathe air free of toxins. These are natural rights, not things that can be bargained for in Congress. See, they want you to feel powerless, but it has been said that something as small as the flutter of a butterfly's wing can cause a typhoon halfway around the world. But when enough people come together, we too will make waves and wash the world into a new era filled with love and connection, freedom for all without oppression. But it is up to you, yes, you watching this behind this screen, to make the effort, because time is of the essence, and only together can we make it to the 4th second.
You ready for the 4th second? We're creating it right here at Unity. So, Al, would you like to go and play our meditation song?
Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Listen to what we're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is everywhere. And every thought's indeed a prayer.
So we quiet our minds, go to that heart space. The longest journey we can ever experience is from the mind to the heart. And so in this moment, in the quiet of this moment, we do it. So we breathe into this precious space. Breathe that precious air that we've been given. And reminding ourselves that everything is divine. God is everywhere. God is in the butterfly, the beetle, the fish, the bird. And certainly we acknowledge that presence of God within us in this very moment. So we breathe in. So as we enter this time of meditation, let's each one of us in our own way be grateful for the beautiful world that surrounds us. Let's say a prayer of gratefulness. And we're grateful for our world community, people of every culture, every race, every nationality, all joining together as part of this one world, this one planet. So we say a prayer of gratefulness. And so likewise, we're grateful for this community, grateful for each other, grateful for the gifts that are brought, grateful for the love shared. And so we say a prayer of gratefulness. Gratefulness. The only prayer that needs to be said. And so may it be.
Amen. May the blessings of God rest upon me. May God's peace abide in me. May God's presence illuminate our heart now and forevermore. May the blessings of God rest upon you. May God's peace abide in you. May God's presence illuminate your heart now and forevermore. May the blessings of God rest upon us. May God's peace abide in us. May God's presence illuminate our heart now and forevermore. Now and forevermore. Now and forevermore.
So I'd like the ushers to come forward as we prepare our offering. And those of you that are visiting today, I certainly wish to welcome you personally and also say as our guests here that you don't have to provide any of the offering to us today. We just love having you be a part of our community. So let's bless our offering together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
I I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also in the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I see babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Now, do we have some children that are going to come in? No? No? Okay. Yeah. Visitors, do you have you received one of our visitor packages? Okay. Go ahead. I guess we don't have children coming in today, do we not?
No, children.
They're all outside playing. Well, let them have fun.
Yeah.
Might be more fun than here, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, wait a minute.
Don't all head out to the playground because we've got something special today. So, Leanne Allen, why don't you come up here? Would you? And we got who's going to do this presentation? Here comes Gerald Gates. Good. Wait, there's more.
Serving on our council against your better judgment. Leanne is leaving us and moving back.
To Tennessee.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just want you to know how much you've been appreciated.
I appreciate all of you as well so much. You've been a tremendous, I'm going to cry, blessing to my life. So many warm, loving, authentic people here. I will miss you all very much. Come back.
And Leanne, it should be us that are doing the crying.
Well.
Just to remind the folks that we're going to have a lovely cake and some snacks in the sanctuary or in the lobby afterward in Leanne's honor. So
Yes. Don't rush away.
And we have something special for you, Leanne. You get to stay up here.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? No, you can't sing. You can't sing it. Nah, sorry. This was a surprise. Yeah, you just. I wish for you love. I wish you success. And knowing you were worthy of having it all, you've answered the call to serve your highest good. You have power within, now you'll begin to share your heart's desire. I wish for your joy, I wish for your peace, but most of all, I wish you love. I wish you love, I wish you love. I wish you love, I wish you love, I wish you love. You have all that you need, all the support to reach the highest mountain. But if you're afraid, feel insecure, just know angels watch over you. Open your heart, know your faith will always guide you. I wish for your joy, I wish for your peace, but most of all, I wish you love. I wish you love, I wish you love. I wish you love, I wish you love, I wish you love. You've got everything you need right there inside of you. Nothing's gonna stop you now, 'cause there's nothing you can't do. Just state your intentions like a laser beam of light. Go out and shine. Go out and shine. I wish for your love, I wish you success, and knowing you were worthy of having it all, I answered the call. You'll serve your highest good. Just open your heart, trust in your path, and faith will always guide you. I wish for your joy, I wish for your peace, but most of all, I wish you love. I wish you love, I wish you love. I wish you love, I wish you love, I wish you love. I wish you love, I wish you love, I wish you love. We wish you love.
And now it's your turn. Do you know the Unity blessing? I love you, I bless you, and I behold the Christ as you. So together, I love you, I bless you, and I behold the Christ as you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm so grateful for this family, and
Just come back from Tennessee sometime.
yeah, I will. I will see you all again, and please join us for some celebration after the service.
Yeah, we're going to celebrate Leanne. We have lunch at, what is it? Silver Grill, for those of you that can participate. Tuesday night, if you're online, we're inviting you to a Zoom conference call because we'd like to have the online community get acquainted with each other. And so, that's it. Thank you. Bless you. Oh, we need to circle up. Oh, yes.
Number 5. Oh, it's Karen Drucker. Yeah, I knew it was perfect for you.
Thank you.
I know.
Okay, as we join hands and we let the energy of love flow, and
Yes,
together.
we can sing the kids in. We're going to sing the kids.
Oh, we do have kids. Okay.
Sure, why not? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Here at the corner of Lions and Vine, I'm gonna let it shine. Here at the corner of Lions and Vine, I'm gonna let it shine. Here at the corner of Lions and Vine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Okay. The prayer of protection together. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our Creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.
Okay. Thank you, Firma. Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
We're Floridians.